Time to wake up, wipe the crust out your eyes. Me and Big Mike about to take up your time. It's the shake up. I'm about to enter in my hit you with a
Who did the intro last time? I don't remember.
I think I did because I had beef with your chat, and then
Yes, you 100%
or not beef
did.
with your comment section. Then we're on a new page now. Hello, new page. If you found us here.
True. Make sure you go subscribe to the new page. Let's go.
Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys come say hi.
Like still subscribe to me on my personal channel, but also subscribe here. Thank you.
Your chat hates your takes though. Your comment sections likes your takes, hates mine. So your chat likes my take.
Here's the thing. My chat are haters. So I don't really
I'm also the leader of your chat.
Yeah. That's good that carried over in the months that I wasn't streaming. I love that. We really went full circle with that. Now we have a channel together, and you were running mine before apparently. You even have to hit the live button. Has no strain on his PC, but
people know. People know the truth. I'm just here for the people, Mike.
Absolutely
I'm here for the people. That's all I'm here for.
This shit right here is why I say I regret showing my face. That's exactly why. Because apparently, the paper bag motherfucker is who y'all prefer. Yes.
Listen, I just speak for the people. You know, they want more solo games. They want more content. They want fire. They just want funnies, and I help facilitate that in the chat for you. Because if I'm pissing you off, they're laughing. So,
yeah, like that's why I say all my other haters, like they're all haters, and I don't want to say I'm cool with that, but like we're fucking here, you know what I mean?
Guys, do be careful because when he does get popping, we are all nuked. We're all gone.
I have been very clear. The second I'm at like 50, the second I can spare 3 timeouts, it's up. Like, I'm putting you in the I'm putting all y'all in the shadow zone. I promise you. I'm getting out that little box from JJK.
Dude, I have a wrench. My wrench means something.
Nah, I'm gonna take that shit away. I'm gonna put you in the shadow zone with the wrench. Anyway, welcome to the podcast, motherfuckers.
Welcome to Saturday Morning Bowl. As you can tell, me and Big Mike have had a week.
Bro.
A week to say the least.
We were like, this might be like the shortest podcast.
This actually might be our shortest podcast ever because I got a lot of watching, but of only one anime. I got very little reading, but a good chunk of reading, as much as I could this week. And to be honest, I have no reason why I didn't read more. I just did not feel myself this week. So apologies. You guys might actually be grateful for the shorter episodes. We don't know yet. We don't know. Maybe you want to hear less of us.
Honestly. Like for me, it's like I just had I messaged my coworker. I was like, "Are y'all really making me work till 5:00 on the Friday?"
My whole shift, really?
I was like, "My whole shift on the Friday."
I don't even know where to start off here. You know what? I do know where to start off here. Soul Eater, you posed the question to me last episode.
Yes. Which anime do you think is connected to Soul Eater?
And here's the thing. I think I know the answer. I'm very confident in this one.
Okay.
I'm actually more confident in this one than any other of the ones I tossed out last week. And but here's the thing. If I'm wrong, it pisses you off. So
No. If you're right, it pisses me off. Because there's nothing in there to really connect. Especially, I'm not going to say this, but yeah, there's nothing in there that really would make you think, oh yeah, this is what it's connected to. So yeah, no, I'm gonna be genuinely upset if you get it right.
Bleach.
No.
Dang, all right, cool. I was confident in it because Soul Society, then Soul. You know, I
Reaper.
I put the two together.
Okay.
Right?
No, I'm gonna. Ooh. How far are you? Like, how many episodes you have left? Do you know?
Of Soul Eater?
Yeah.
I'm not that far. I'm still in season 1. I think I'm on episode 11.
Do you feel like you're going to finish it by the next recording?
Season 1 or the whole thing?
The whole thing.
How long is the whole thing?
To be honest with you, I want to feel like it's either 26 episodes or 52.
Oh.
How many episodes in?
No, it's a little bit longer. It's 51.
51.
It's only one season.
Yeah, I don't think I could be wrong. People who read the manga tell me otherwise. I don't think the manga was that long, but also this at some point stopped following the manga, for what I've been told.
Okay.
So I think that's probably why it's a shorter one, because people have been asking for this to get remastered for a while.
Yeah. Okay. I would look forward to it getting remastered, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, it's not that long. I could potentially, if I like really crack down on it, could finish it by the end of this week. Here's the thing: I have to switch over to dub, and I did switch over to dub.
I personally love dub for this one. It really
it's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
It changed not much.
Yeah.
Personally for me, so I did like it. So yeah, I could switch it to be honest, and just watch it while I work. The thing is, I'll finish it this week. Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say other shit. I'd just rather say I'm finishing it this week.
Okay, people might disagree with me on this as a hint, but the reason I did is because I think this is a pretty good hint, and I think this could lead you to your answer. So I wanted to, like, if you figure you would be like take more like 2 weeks, I will give it to you next week as a hint. But if you think you can finish it, I'm gonna say, I think, my personal thoughts, I think the art style between the two animes are similar. I think the the second one, because it came out after this one's, obviously is way more polished, looks better. But I think the second anime shares, like, to me, the art style, the animation style for this is very, like, for lack of a better word, like not edgy like edgelord, but like pointy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And not very like, and I feel like that's kind of similar-ish to this other anime. And there's probably some like comment section, I'm like, Mike, you're an idiot. I'm like, okay, well.
Here's the thing. I'm an even bigger idiot because I don't think that really actually helped me. But it gave me more questions. It gave me more questions, right? So here's the thing. To the people who are watching this and we're like, Mike's giving him too much. Listen, I'm like I said, a bigger idiot, and I'm new to anime. I really haven't watched many. I think total 35 maybe. I think I counted up to 27 last time. I added a few to the list that I have watched.
Oh, was I meant to
maybe
count
like 30?
Them?
Huh? No.
Okay.
I did that for myself just to know my own.
I'm going to
how much have I watched?
I'm going to over this week.
Sure. It's probably gonna be a lot, to be honest. I'll be surprised if you're not close to 100.
It has to be at least, and it's because I'm gonna go off of Toonami.
Okay.
Like, because I could, like, pretty much anything on Toonami I probably have seen, even if I don't remember it, even if I didn't like it, I probably have like sat down and watched it. Like, just randomly came to mind, there was a Gundam TV show, but they were like chibi Gundams, like the smaller ones, for whatever reason. And I remember actually being good. Like, they talked like they were their own person. I remember actually liking it. I remember trying to get like the toys for it. Actually, I had to find it. Yeah, I had to find it and send it to you. It was actually like little cute little fun little show. But
okay.
But yeah, I'll give you this. This is one more, and this is canonical. This is not even an opinion. Def is modeled after the main. Def the Kid is modeled after the main character of the related show.
Okay. That might help quite a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you my question? You can choose to answer yes or no.
Okay.
You can choose to answer it if you want or not. If it's too much information, then fine. But I forgot the question that I had.
There's no shot.
And this is where I tell you, my people who are listening in, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay.
Oh my
I
gosh.
I literally forgot this whole entire. If
What?
it comes back to me by the end of this episode, I'll say it.
Please
If it
do.
doesn't,
I'm so
yeah. If
curious.
it does,
Because
I'm so mad.
Here's what's
I'm
gonna
so mad.
what's gonna kill me is if your question is just like so far off. Like
No, it's not even like. It's just. I can't believe I forgot it because I can't even remember. Like, oh my god. Okay. Woosah, woosah.
yeah,
We breathe in. We breathe out. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So far though, I've been loving Soul Eater. I'll definitely try to finish it by the end of this week. If I don't, I'll get really fucking close because what I changed up from when I started watching it was one sub to dub, so that way I could watch it while I'm working. Because I work from home, so it's nice that I can just put on
like
an anime and
just do
chill
your
and work.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I used to have that, and then they ruined my life.
I have a question for you because I also gave you a little piece of homework. I don't know if you remembered to do it. Did you listen to The Incredible True Story by Logic?
I did.
Awesome. So you didn't. Yeah.
What we're not gonna do is not let me answer because what
I
I had to do today in this car with these women that I love. One of them has a tendency to ask me 3 questions in a row and not let me answer, like you just did, and now I'm triggered.
That's your homework for this week, okay? You're gonna listen to that album and you're gonna tell me, is it because we were talking about how it was similar to Cowboy Bebop, or he like Logic when he wrote it was watching Cowboy Bebop and had like ideas similar to it, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell me if that you felt that in the music, or even if you like the album, because it is one of my favorite Logic albums. You know, our favorite biracial rapper who loves to remind us of that. So it is one of my favorite albums by his. And I just wanted to see what you think, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
And it ties to anime just a little, just enough for me to have questions.
Okay. Now speaking,
and I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna keep cutting you off because it's funny. Yeah, the silence. I don't know. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad.
The way that I'm just like cheesy because I'm so triggered. It's
all right, that was my last time.
The thing about it that pisses me off when somebody like calls me, because I hate phone calls. I genuinely hate phone calls. They're the most inconvenient way of communication ever. When somebody calls me, and like you called me, and you asked me a question, and you keep cutting me off, I'm like, I like have to mute before I start tweaking. like I will mute. There's been a couple times I'll like fake the phone call dropped and like reconnect after a couple minutes because I'll just like need to reset because like that is just like no shot, right?
Sorry, my line went out. What were you saying anyways?
Ask me again.
In the most passive aggressive tone. I'm exact opposite of you. I love phone calls. I think it's the most convenient way to talk to someone, because if I send you a message, I don't know if you're going to see it then or later. And if it's important, I'd rather just call you. Or if I need to know in that moment, even though it's probably not that important, I just my brain, I like to know things. So if I have to know, like I'll just call you and ask. But here's the thing. I don't call many people. I call very few people.
Gotcha.
So it's like I don't talk to a lot of people. So you saying it's the most inconvenient is funny because that's like the most like recluse, like antisocial fucking mindset of like just text me, you idiot, just text me because I'm gonna respond when I feel like it.
listen, it is super asocial, and objectively I know that calling is far more convenient, especially in an emergency situation or something important. Yes, call me, like go ahead and call me. Everything else, that 99.99% of shit that happens, please text me. Unless you're just trying to catch up. Like I get that too. Like people call me to catch up or whatever. It's just I'm always.
They do that to you?
Yes.
I don't get those.
It's usually it's usually my dad whenever I don't get to like really like probably this weekend this week I'll call him or he'll call me because like I talked to him a little bit when I got to the house, but I was just like doing the trash and spent like because of traveling I was spending most of the time with my mom and my sister, so I didn't really get to talk to him. So like when that happens, usually I'll expect a phone call from him or I'll call him sometime in the week to catch up or whatever. But like family gets a pass. Everybody else doesn't.
Yeah.
Everybody else calls me as I'm taking a nap, and not like like I'm about to hit REM sleep, and you're hitting me up. I'm like, okay, all right. Well,
yeah. I'm telling you, I'm missing that call. Even if I did hear it, I'm missing that call. If I'm about to sleep and I hear my phone go off, that shit is going on silent, and I'll go on to bed.
Marcos, I genuinely the amount of times I've like stared at the phone, as it's ringing,
and thought, and maybe that's why people don't call me. Anyways, so you gotta listen to The Incredible True Story. I'm gonna finish Soul Eater, and I'm also gonna watch To Be Hero. That's our homework.
To Be Hero. My additional homework, I do need to restart Chainsaw Man. I may not start from the beginning. I may start a little bit just because it was.
Are you gonna read or watch?
Read. I'm gonna read.
Now that you bring it up, okay. So I started reading it. I've watched it in the past, a while back ago, and I really enjoyed it. There was one concept of it that I didn't really care for, which was the whole like, oh, he's a really horny boy, right? They really dressed that up in the anime. Like all he cares about is boobs, and you really think that, right? When I was watching anime, that's what I thought.
Right.
I read the manga. I'm maybe a few chapters in. I think 3, maybe 4. I don't get that vibe as much. Even on the parts where I did get it in the past, I don't get it as much in the manga. I actually feel more bad for Denji starting off.
100%.
They really sell like how bad, like how shit his life is.
He's
and then
well, he saw like an eye, right? Like he saw one of his eyes. He ate a cigarette just for like was probably like a quarter in America. Like no, I see what I can see what you mean. For me, I've always felt when I watched it and when I was reading it, I've always felt like it wasn't so much the perversion of it. It was just like things that he just never could have had before. Yeah. Like so just yeah.
Yeah, I think also just the whole ties around it, the way people like sold it was very much. And I look, let's be real, Makima, like she also plays into it, right? A lot into his desires, and they sell that a lot in the anime. And so it's like
that's Maki Mama.
When you fine as hell, let me tell you,
bruh.
I'd bark.
Wolf.
She said you have 2 options: yes or say yes or bark. I'm barking.
I'm barking.
I ain't gonna kill no devil, but I'll bark.
and I'm sitting on all fours. Say something. I wish somebody would tell me you would do different. Tell me you would do different. I smack the lies out your mouth. Tell me you do different.
Don't lie to me. No, okay, we got horny. We don't gotta get there. Anyways,
I ain't fighting no demons for it though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all got it.
I do love the manga a lot more because I think I'm understanding more of what it actually is about than what I perceived it to be in the beginning when I watched the anime.
Okay.
And I think when I watched the anime, it was because a lot of the criticism that it had, I had already embedded that into my headspace. Right?
Okay.
So I'd already assumed Denji is just a pervert, all this shit, right? But it's really not perversion off his end. It's literally just the kid has nothing. And knows nothing. And really just is like down bad on his luck in general. Not down bad for women, just down bad on his luck.
The excitement that man had for a piece of toast with jelly, peanut butter, honey, yeah.
He said the ultimate bread. He's like, this is the ultimate bread.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Like when you said this kid, like he's genuinely like he has a child mentality. Like he's a child. Like it's not so much booze for sure. He wants, but having a person, that cares about you or whatever, having food, being safe, like those are just like.
Well, then you also think like his dad is the reason he's in debt.
Right. Right.
and then you don't know much about his mom yet. I don't know if you know later, but
Yeah, if you
essentially
did,
this
I
kid's
didn't get there.
alone. So essentially this kid's alone, no
Yeah.
family, no
Yep.
parents. So any sort of like attention from another
Yep.
person that's like shows gratitude or love, like this kid's gonna hook onto that and be like, nah, and he doesn't know how to express himself. So
Right.
his is like touch boop. I like that. So uh I don't know. I think I had it wrong with Chainsaw Man when I was
Mhm.
watching it originally, and not to get twisted, like I did enjoy what I watched. It was
Right.
just the back of my head was like, this is super hyper fixated on perversion, and it wasn't. It actually isn't, and that's where I was wrong. And maybe I was the only one that had that point, but I mean, I saw it all over. At the time was Twitter, when I was gonna watch it, and I was like, but yeah, I agree with these people on their takes on Chainsaw Man,
Right.
but I hadn't read it, and now that I've read a good, well, not even a good portion, I've read a little bit, and I'm gonna continue reading. I think it's actually a good. It's so far it's been good. I like the take that they're taking with it.
I I like the way they build their world, and I like the lore they kind of create with even just it's not difficult. I like personally I like power systems that aren't like overly complicated. Like to me, the most overly
Yeah.
complicated power system that I to this day don't understand is curse energy.
Oh, I was gonna say that when we talked about it
Yeah,
later. Was
yeah.
like cursed energy, like I kind of get, but like at the same time, like not understand. I'm missing something. Uh,
Straight up.
I don't fucking know.
Like
I'm
literally
missing
like
something.
how does it manifest? Like obviously people's
Yeah.
powers show in a different way. Like how does it manifest? Because like for the still now having finished the manga, like my take on like just the world of cursed energy using sorcerers is like Gojo, Sukuna, Jogo, and everybody else. Like that like,
Yeah.
even the whole Maharaga, like it felt
Yeah.
to me so wild when he first when Fushiguro first used that, because I was
Yeah.
like, did he just like summon Goku? Like he just had that in his
What did
back
he
pocket?
And I learned today off of TikTok that wanted to spoil more shit for me was that was also that was also the weakest maga. How do you say it?
Maharaga.
Maharaga that you could form, apparently. Like
Wow.
because Fushiguro isn't even that strong. Even his
Oh.
owl new is supposed to be supposedly like bigger than what he's able to conjure with his shadows. So from what I'm able to kind of comprehend off of cursed energy, and remember, I'm fucking stupid.
No, you're not.
Is that it's a contract that you make with your soul and like the I don't know, some type of spirit, the world around, I don't know, some type of energy outside. It's a contract that you make between an emotion, your soul, and like that's what creates kind of your cursed energy. And some people's cursed energy are actual curses like that hurt them, and some people learn how to harness that. But I still don't get what is, because ultimately in most cases you have uh like a all being that has created this thing,
Mhm.
right? Or that this thing kind of comes from. This is the only one that I feel like I don't understand where that all come from. I haven't finished the manga yet, so I don't know. But either way, some of it I think is pretty cool.
So I'll say this because I actually I did not I wrote a script for this that you're now making me want to actually put out for like a short where I was just talking about like different anime facts or things like whatever. And this one was about Suguri Geto. 'Cause I actually think he's a very interesting antagonist. Like Geto, not the guy that's in his brain at the moment.
I think his name starts with an F.
Can't remember it off the top of my head.
Every time I read it, I kind of go like, "Fuck," you know what I'm saying?
His story ends weird. But basically, Ghetto's whole thing, like when he starts looking at normal humans as being the problem, and the reasoning is for that is because he finds out from that from Yuki, that special grade sorcerer, that normal humans are the main reason cursed spirits are born, because everybody has cursed energy. Most people have cursed energy aside from your Makis and your Toji? Yeah. Tojis. But most people have cursed energy, but sorcerers are trained to like control the cursed energy and like actually control. But what happens is normal people who aren't trained to do so, their cursed energy turns into cursed spirits that the sorcerers now have to deal with, which is why he hates them and why he wants the world to be full of sorcerers instead of humans. Which to me just makes him kind of interesting. Is it feels like a Eren Yeager.
It's very Death Note-y.
Kind of Death Note-y, kind of like Eren Yeager. I just want my people to be good, so it's kind of F the rest of you type energy. But I do think he's pretty he's an interesting character for that. But yeah, no, I said that to say I guess it's like obviously bloodlines have a part in it, right? Like because Gojo's is super strong, but I don't understand.
But that's still a luck of the draw situation, because even like the Zenin family has that problem where like
let's get into the power conversation. Cause you said luck of the draw. This is another reason why Quarks is down there with cursed energy. That's what the fuck you mean? I just might have a long tongue. Are you joking me?
Yeah, see, the last two on this list are not, well, I'm not counting breathing style because I don't think this is one should be on the list. Okay,
tell the categories. I'll show it in the actual video. But
so this is what it is. It's which power system is your favorite / most useful / simple or complex, right? And you got Nen, Chakra, Devil Fruits. In this category, I'm gonna add hockey to it as well. Alchemy, Cursed Energy, Kai, Quirks, Stands, and Breathing Styles. Now, I don't care about breathing styles necessarily, because breathing styles just, it's the bottom, and it's just the way you can like use your energy through the sword. It's precise swordsmanship.
I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you lie. The guy already said
precise.
All the effects happen in the show. They don't really happen in like their perspective. You're just holding your breath and taking out the sword.
It's precise swordsmanship is what breathing styles really comes down to. Stands, I don't know much about. I think that's JoJo.
Yeah, that's JoJo.
Quirks, I don't even know much about. Where is that?
That's My Hero Academia. Yeah. So no, because it's too random. Like I said, you can get a quirk that they say it in the show, like you get a super cool quirk, or like a quirk that helps you when you're cooking, or you could be like All Might, like, but there's no way to really know what kind of quirk you're gonna get. And then on top of that, you got a villain.
You know what that reminds me of?
Go ahead.
That reminds me of. Have you ever watched the Flash TV show?
Yes.
And when the what's that thing that they made that explodes? The particle accelerator.
Yeah.
When it explodes, and then just a whole bunch of random superheroes ended up conjuring throughout the whole city, and some of them just had the worst like abilities, and some had the best abilities. That's literally quirks.
No, straight up. Did you see the episode where it was the dude with basically Benjamin Button disease?
Yeah,
that was his power. The most valid crash out ever.
Yeah, honestly, I would be mad. I would be mad as hell.
Like he's just getting it was Bishop Button in reverse, like because he's getting older. Like yo, I was like,
that pissed me the fuck off.
I'm working at the bank. The light shines blue. Well, that's weird. I woke up. Why do I look 42? I just turned 30 yesterday. No, that's a valid crash out.
Yeah. So I would put quirks at the bottom, because unless you have 100%. One of the good quirks, you can't really say it's the it's like it doesn't matter. You can't make your quirk powerful if you're like you could try. Please try.
Right,
you're not gonna be the best.
Please try.
There's always gonna be there's gonna be a Gojo, and I guess that's where we could put cursed energy too. It's just like, because don't get me wrong, cursed energy is awesome. Gojo's ability is super cool, and I really like that. But outside of like the top cursed users, what how awesome is cursed energy? Like,
No,
truly.
no, legitimately.
Like anytime, even like the ones where it's like this guy, his cursed energy makes him super fast. Second to Gojo. I'm just always gonna be second to Gojo,
there's nothing
who got lucky
Yep.
that his family's line gives him the sixth set. Like, it's just I got nothing. So I'm gonna have to put that next to Quirks. Yeah, I just
Curse
don't.
curse energy is like the worst thing I can think of with curse energy is like I don't have enough to really do anything, but I can see the
Yeah.
monsters. And
Yeah.
that does nothing for me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm leaving Japan. Like there's just no I'm not staying. I can't do anything to them, but I can just see them roaming around. No, goodbye.
Yeah. And you're telling me there's one guy I have to trust in all my life to save us?
Right.
God damn, fuck me, huh?
Oh my
Um,
gosh, bro.
I think to me the most interesting out of all of these is probably Nen and Alchemy, stand toe to toe to me in the most interesting. Because Nen abilities, there's like several different types that you can have, right? And in those different types, you have kind of the control on what is your ability truly going to be.
So
It could be rock paper scissors,
right.
or it could be that you can conjure a chain, and this chain is your weapon, and that's awesome.
Wanted
But
to ask about that because I know it's from Hunter x Hunter. Um,
yeah,
and the arc that I keep falling off on is the one where they're training to use Nen in that tournament. So
yeah,
I what s- so it's just like energy that you learn to control and manifest, and then you can
yeah.
decide how it forms.
In a sense, it's kind of like chakra, where it's like a energy within your body, right? That you
Ah,
learn how
okay.
to kind of build up. The energy shows. You can like put your energy into anything. Like you could put it into your eyes so that you can see things better. You could put it into your hands to make them stronger. You could put it all over your body as a shield. It is almost like it's almost like an aura is really what it looks like.
Gotcha.
Um, and there's let me find there's let's see, there's four major principles. There's Ten, Zetsu, Ren, and Hatsu. Hatsu is like the final form of where you can like visibly see it. Ren is like a form of like expanding it out, and then Zetsu is the form of actually building the energy, and then Ten is the form of like built like internalizing the energy.
Okay. Okay.
Um, There's so much to it. Actually, during that arc is like where you should pay attention the most, because when you get to the actual training of it, you learn that's where you're gonna learn how people really use their nen in different ways. Everybody's nen can be different. You kind of have to in your own head build it, right? Like
Right.
you have to think of the most creative way to make your nen useful. Like Karapika, who's on the picture here, he formed this chain. This chain is a contractional binding that he has with himself, because his whole goal is to kill the spiders. What are they called? Fuck, I forgot their name.
The Chimera Ants? Oh no,
No, this
the something troop. The Phantom Troop.
Phantom Troop. Phantom Troop.
Yeah.
His whole thing is he wants to kill the Phantom Troop. And so he created contractional binding that if he does anything outside of trying to get strong enough to kill them, that he would die. And then he would he also is able to put that kind of binding on you as a person with his chain. Like I can't explain it like in any other sense of the word, as it's like the most interesting use of Nen,
Okay.
because his skill isn't even supposed to be able to do that. I forgot what his was. I think his was initially manipulation, and he turned it into conjuring, basically. So like,
Gotcha.
there's several different. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different types, right? You either are enhancer. You can enhance something with your ability. Transmulation. You can transmit your things with your energy. Emission. You can. I don't remember emission. not going to go through it. Conjuring, you can conjure up something like, in his case, a chain or a sword or some type of weapon that's super strong. Manipulation, you can literally manipulate any form of something. Like one of the guys can like make his aura really gummy.
Oh, that's Hisoka, right?
Hisoka, yeah, he can make his really gummy and do like crazy shit with it. And
That
then
is a design choice for that character.
Specialization is you could literally do any of them.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
I think Nen is probably the most interesting up there with alchemy and maybe even chakra. Would you say chakra is interesting?
Honestly, my top ones would be chakra, ki, and alchemy. Chakra is interesting, but it is kind of similar to, I think it's kind of luck of the draw as far as your chakra pool, because you could be like Lee and not have any, or you'd be like Naruto and have like a buttload where you can just spam 1,000 plus shadow clones. You know,
off rip,
like no real skill to it. He's just like, he's literally, they say, I think they even say even without Kurama, he had because of the Uzumaki clan, he had a naturally like large pool of chakra, which I'm spamming everything. That's why he can spam Razengans after having just learned about how to use them. So that's up there. Alchemy to me is probably one of the simplest ones, because the rule of alchemy is give and take. You cannot have more than you've given. So outside of the what's it called? Equivalent exchange is what it's called in their world. Outside of the I'm blanking out on the name. What's the name of the redstone?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, Philosopher's.
Outside of that, which like bypasses the equivalent exchange rule, it's pretty simple. Even that is pretty simple. It's like if you want to bypass the rule, use Philosopher's Stone. So I think that's pretty simple. And then key to me is just like, just keep standing. I'm thinking like Dragon Ball Z games where you just standing there charging up until you get to whatever level you want to be at and start beating somebody
down. Get your
down.
ass in the fucking hyperbolic chamber and come out. You fucking the greatest warrior alive.
Right. And don't let you be a Saiyan that just got his ass whooped, since they get stronger every time that happens.
Yeah. Go. Actually, that's what you should do: is become a Saiyan. Hope that you're a Saiyan. All right. And then get your ass beat a lot. Then go into the hyperbolic chamber. Come back out. Get your ass beat again. Okay. Go back in.
Better than
this
training.
time you come out, you'll win, but it'll take you a lot because you don't feel like using all of your strength for some reason. And then you go back in after you've won the fight, and then you come back the next arc stronger and better, but you still lose somehow. So then you go back in, train, and then come back and then fight again, maybe lose again, but it was a hard fought fight and you didn't use all your strength this time again for some weird reason.
Hold on. The shade there right there. The shade on every Saiyan except for future trucks that you keep throwing about the whole not using all of your strength.
Did I say something wrong?
You're not wrong. It's one of the most frustrating part of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, and make sure every single fight takes at least 15 episodes minimum.
Seeing the manga panel of Goku admitting he could have beat Boo and Super Saiyan 3 form, but he wanted these new people to have a chance at fighting. Even though
that
the
would
whole
piss me off
reason
if I was on the Goku team.
Bruh,
that pissed me the fuck off.
Every good deed Genma, every good deed he did should have been wiped out. He should have immediately went to hell.
If I'm Krillin, I'm mad. I'm leaving the team.
Oh, 100%.
I'm leaving the team.
Any human on that team is dipping. Like
we shit on Yamcha a lot. I would have left so long ago if I was Yamcha.
100%.
One, not strong enough to do anything. Secondly, I'm gonna go out there and give it my all, and Goku's given 75%.
Because he wants to take
because he wants to make me stronger. I'm not Saiyan. I'm not Super Saiyan like you. I don't have the ability to come back stronger every time I get my ass beat.
It's the fact that he did it twice. He did it twice. The first time he did it, it ended with him dying and him being like, "Oh, I'm sorry, son. I shouldn't have done that." And then he does it a second time with Boo, and you're just like, "This is why people say there's no character development in that show, because
Yeah, 'cause
he
you're
did
not
the
growing.
exact same shit that you did a whole arc ago.
You didn't learn from shit, did you?
What changed? Oh, nothing. Oh, your hair got longer. Lit."
Yeah. Oh, great, fantastic.
Which,
Anyways,
don't get me wrong, that's literally Super Saiyan 3 is the best, my personal favorite form of Super Saiyan. I like it more than UI, the look of UI. I like the powers of UI, but as far as like the look, that's my favorite
yeah,
one. And it barely gets used, and it's so triggering.
yeah. Is that where his hair is like mad long?
Mad long, yeah.
Yeah, I used to draw that all the time when I was a kid.
Bro. I think he's only got like 2 bodies with it. I think one's
Yeah.
from a movie, so it doesn't even count.
Yeah, that's where he like gets so strong and his hair just gets so long.
Yup.
And I was like, dude, this is so badass.
It looks so sick. I would say
Yeah.
that one's my favorite form. Super Saiyan 4 is right behind it. Is right behind it. And I'll go ahead and say UI, like mastered UI, not just Goku. It looks like base level, but he has like the UI aura. I think that's just like the first level of UI.
Instinct? Is that it?
Ultra Instinct. Yep.
Yeah.
Because mastered is when he has the gray hair, and the gray hair looks tough.
Wait, is Vegeta's ego?
Vegeta's Ultra Ego. He doesn't have.
Yeah.
He doesn't have.
Is Broly Berserk?
I don't know if it's. I guess it's officially called that. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's.
I mean, that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the chart. That's what I'm seeing.
Gohan
here.
is Beast. That's his strongest form. Piccolo is big and orange. I think they call it. This is true. He's large and orange, and it's like incredibly underwhelming. But we fuck with Piccolo, so nobody says anything.
Yeah. Nah, we fuck with Piccolo.
I'm heavy fuck with Piccolo. I'm being
Heavy,
Piccolo
heavy.
next year as cosplay.
For Halloween or just in general?
Probably for like the fan expo. Ooh, you should come to
Okay.
that with me next year.
Fan Expo?
Yeah.
In Dallas?
Yep, it's in
Do I have to
Dallas.
travel?
You can like drive over to my place and they'll drive us.
Do I have to see people?
Yes.
I don't like that.
Yes, but
We'll
think
about
it's
it.
gonna be a lot of cosplayers.
Yeah.
Which means it's gonna be a
No,
lot
I'm
of.
down.
Okay, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I have been blessed every year I've gone.
So
Visually.
I
You used to put that in.
So on this list, I think my favorite actually isn't Nen or Alchemy. Chakra.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Oh, is it Devil
It's
Fruits?
it's actually gonna be Hockey.
Okay.
I think Hockey is the coolest thing out of One Piece. I think the Devil Fruits are awesome and like are fun, but I think the flaw that Devil Fruits has is kind of annoying.
What's that, Marcus? Say it out loud.
It's seawater, you fucking dickhead. And listen, I know that's stupid because obviously they're surrounded by seawater. Look at the map of One Piece. It is very little land. It looks like it is mainly water. And they spend all their time on the boats, so it's kind of weird. But I think that's also the thing, is like it's called Devil Fruits for a reason. They are not supposed to actually have those powers, I guess. But don't get me wrong, I think Naruto has the best one, which is the Nika fruit.
The what?
Nika. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, okay? Because I know what I'm saying. I know I'm saying it right, okay? You're just being an asshole.
That's a clip.
No.
That is.
It's better known as the gum fruit, but I think his fruit is actually the coolest. But I wouldn't want. Well, there's actually other ones that are pretty cool, but I wouldn't want any of them. I would rather just be really strong hockey wise, which Garp is probably one of my favorite like hockey users, and even Shanks. Those are two of my favorite hockey users. They're super strong just by having hockey. So I think that's my favorite. Hockey is very similar to Chakra. It's just a pool of energy that you have within yourself, that you can exert
Yeah.
and push out.
I
So
like that it's like determined that like you can run out of chakra and like get
yeah,
it back, which like
yeah,
makes it not like Naruto obviously can spam it a bit more than other people because he has so much of it,
hmm
but for every like regular person, you do have to be mindful that like you run out of chakra, you're done for. So
yeah,
you can't just spam attacks. Like they'll do it like in Dragon Ball Z, they'll just spam
yeah,
ki blasts when things
yeah.
don't work.
That's also the thing in One Piece is like you don't have an unlimited pool of hockey. It's like chakra where it will run out, and when it runs out, you need to
Mm-hmm.
rest. Like the only way to get it back is by sleeping or eating and getting rest. But yeah, with Naruto, like you literally put Kakashi in the hospital for like 2 weeks when he overexerted his chakra. So
True.
yeah. But I think that's my favorite. I think alchemy is a close second. I would probably put Nen ahead of Chakra. Even though Chakra and Hockey are very similar, I still think Hockey is cooler.
Okay.
Um, and then I would probably go Chakra, Key, Curse Energy, Quirks, and then I don't know much about stands. I don't know what stands is. I could look it up.
I don't
Should we
care.
learn?
We could just put it on the side. I'm never watching that show. I'm just not gonna watch that show. So we won't speak on it. We're also
Okay.
just not gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna watch it either. So yeah, I'm
Mm-mm.
cool with just putting that on the side, but keeping breathing styles at the bottom.
Yeah, breathing styles is for sure at the bottom. Quirks at the bottom. Curse energy is at the bottom for me. Nen is in the Nen and for me, Nen and Devil Fruit / Hockey is in the middle. Just because I
Okay.
don't fuck with One Piece.
Hater.
But and just because I don't really understand Nen. So those are in the middle.
Yeah. Sure.
But chakra. Yeah, so that chakra, alchemy, key are definitely at the top for me.
Okay. 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 I mean, I think that covers that. Power systems. I mean, I out of this list of 9, what one is your favorite world?
I think like the safest one.
The safest one? Breathing styles. Okay, Demon Slayer.
That's the least safest one because these regular people with swords are fighting demons. They're making it work. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to. I don't want
Just move with Christ, brother. You're good.
Yeah. I trust the hill. I don't trust in these people. I trust the hill. For me,
but I mean
I'm
that's
gonna
the same. All of these, no?
like I feel
Okay,
like
because like here's the thing: you go into My Hero Academia, you get a quirk that sucks. You don't want to be there.
yeah, no, I'm leaving. I'm yeah, I'm gonna try to come to the real world because
Yeah.
whatever I have has to like at least make me money here. Like even if it's just like a year or two.
We'll find somebody with a quirk to take me to a different dimension.
Yeah.
Then I'm be good.
Curse definitely not curse energy. Because like
Yeah.
you don't see them hoes coming. It's kind of similar to Bleach, where like if you don't have
Yeah.
any spiritual pressure, you wouldn't see them coming. I mean chakra. I would say between chakra and alchemy. For me, the only concern with alchemy is two things. One, I could potentially run into Scar because he's targeting, but he's targeting state alchemists. So as long as I don't get registered, I'm cool. At which point I probably have beef with the state. But personally, I'd rather have beef with the state than the dude that could just disintegrate me by touching.
Yeah.
So
True.
that's just me. The
Yeah.
other piece is if there is expectations for me to fight in the final
In the Fourth Great
battle.
Ninja War.
No. For alchemy, still on alchemy, and for me to help fight Father. Because here's the thing, and honestly, and to your point of the Great Ninja War, I'm not trying to come into any of these worlds as a main character.
Right.
I'm damn near want to be like NPC level, where I'm just like shopkeeper with
Yeah.
chakra, or
Okay.
dude that shopkeeper that knows how to use alchemy. Like I'm not trying to. I'm trying to be like, you ever watched or read one of those shows? Just like the adventurers go to a bar and like the area is cool with the bartender. I'm trying to be the bartender. All right, like
Yeah.
I'm pretty much I know how to fight, and I'm kind of safe for the most part. I haven't seen many of the bartenders die, but yeah, that's where I'm going for safety. I'm going for security.
Safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a boat and I want to be in water. I'm going One Piece. I don't gotta eat a devil fruit, and I can
That's
learn my
true.
hockey and just be chilling.
That
And
is
just live on my boat.
that is valid. That is
I
a
think it's the
valid
most.
point.
And if I wanted to become the Pirate King, I just gotta beat Luffy, and that's easy.
There you
just
go.
drown him.
But when I make the joke,
I did it for you, okay? Because I didn't want to hear it from your mouth. I'd rather just say it.
so you did it for you.
I did it for both of our sanities.
I feel like I won, and I'm okay with this.
Okay, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
All right. What else we got? We went over Soul Eater. We went over
Chainsaw.
We went over my question. I think we have Hero.
Yes, my question for you. Okay, so My Hero Academia, though I haven't fully watched it. I do get the gist of it. People, the kids are trying to become heroes, registered heroes, and then the existing heroes want to be the best hero, right? And then the villains want to beat the heroes, take out the world, whatever. To be Hero X, similar concept, except it's more corporate. So the corporation has a direct hand in heroes becoming heroes and being loved by the people. Also, what I really liked about To Be Hero X, I said this before, I like their power system is determined on the. But
sorry about that.
You're good.
You like the power system is determined by what?
It's determined by how much people trust them.
Okay.
To like just be a hero. Yeah, it makes it very interesting because you can go from and this happens. You go from somebody who's like losing to regular people to even just like one person trusting you gives you some kind of super strength. So it's very interesting in that aspect.
Interesting.
So I wanted to ask you, since you don't like superhero stuff, what new concept, or even if it's not new, what concept could be brought to a superhero show that would make you enjoy it?
Let's see. Bigger capes.
I'm gonna refer you to my friend Edna Mode. She has a word for you.
No more capes. I don't know. Let me think. Cause my biggest gripe with superheroes is just that it's overdone, way overplayed out. I think the reason I can still watch movies like The Dark Knight and that series itself is really that's the only superhero series I go. Oh, and Spider-Man. The reason I could watch those is because there's this sense of like they don't necessarily want to be heroes. They feel like they have to for their city.
Okay.
And that also brings along they're pulled between the two worlds of like being a hero and having a normal life that they long for this normal life, but it feels like every time they have that normal life that it's destroyed or ruined by something, right? And so I think that's what I like in that. So I would just like more something to play along that structure where it's like it's because I'm tired of the just over drawn out. I think I like smaller hero stories. Smaller city. This is my city. I'm protecting my city.
Like street level, like street. Okay, because Spider-Man's
almost
a
like
street
vigilante
level hero.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I don't even with the new one. I didn't really love that he was gonna go. I actually like that they kind of cut out the Avenger shit pretty late, like later on, because I didn't like the idea of him joining the Avengers because Spider-Man's supposed to be your friendly neighborhood, spider guy saves you from bank robbers and shit like that. And I think Batman did the same, but with Batman it ends differently because the city didn't need him anymore at some point. especially with the Dark Knight series. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I just I think I just hate superheroes to the point where I just rather it be small and like simple, and they come back to a normal life or try to, or the fear of death is also has to be very intimate to me. Like Superman could never die, right? Um, it,
Yeah.
but Batman could, right? And so can Spider Man. You know, a bullet would stop both of them. You know, uh, and that I feel like that has to play a factor too. But I don't know because I didn't watch Superhero. I should have, but I watched it this week.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I get what you're asking here. What I mean, you obviously like To Be Hero
Mhm.
and that aspect of it. What if there's another form of something you could do with superhero movies? What would it be or shows?
I like uh I'm a fan of characters that are genuinely evil. Like
Yeah,
there's no sympathy. You could, somebody had trauma, whatever. I don't.
don't give a fuck about it.
It's more like I'm like give me like to me I like Joker as a villain because he's like
Yeah,
he's evil. He's just straight up evil. He is
he's
uncompromising
chaos for
evil.
this. Yeah, he's chaos for the sake of chaos.
He's
That's how he
chaos for
is
the
as a
sake of
person.
chaos and uncompromising evil, and Batman is uncompromising justice, and it just
Good.
really works
Yeah.
well. Now, I I want to see something like that, and it could happen in 2B here. I haven't watched the other episodes, but I
Mhm.
want something like that in these shows. Like if I could remake My Hero or create something similar to My Hero Academia. One thing I do like about them is they show like the villains realize that they need to organize, like the heroes are organized, so they create like the League of Villains, which I'm like, okay, that's dope, that's fire. I would like it if they had it to it's superhero school. We have our main character, whatever, but the main our new main character, or not a new main character, but basically there's a mole within the new students
Mhm.
who's a villain who works for the villains, and
Mhm.
there's no compromising, there's no, oh no, I'm close to these guys now, like no, they're just straight up on evil shit, like they're just straight up on whatever the goal, if the goal is to take over, dominate, that's what they're pushing
Mhm.
for. That's what I want.
Mhm.
I want an unsympathetic villain. I want somebody that like,
And I
and
can fuck with that
you
because
know
I
what I
like that
mean?
too.
Like I like
Yeah,
that,
I
and give
fuck
them
with that.
wins. Don't like, cause me it's like
Yeah.
it's when I think of like
I
King
I also
Joffrey from Game of
yeah.
Thrones, right? Like
Uh-huh.
the actor did so well that people hated him. They hated his character.
Yeah.
I want to hate your character. I don't want to
I,
feel bad for you.
yeah. I want the villain to play such a good role of being the villain that I actually hate them. And
Mm-hmm.
also, I want the hero to feel like, "Oh shit, I might lose this
Yep.
and or lose my life if like I have to face an evil so big that I might lose this." And make me feel that because
Yep.
I feel like what the problem with a lot of superhero shit is like it's very predictable.
Yep.
Of course, Spider-Man's gonna win. He's Spider-Man. But make me believe that he won't. And I think the new series did a pretty decent job with that. I think the older series also did a pretty decent job with that. And I think that's where Dark Knight shines because they do a good job of making you feel like when Batman was getting his ass kicked by Bane, bro,
Yep.
like I was like, holy fuck, he is
Beating it up.
not equipped for this, you know? And the mental like warfare that the Joker had on him in the Dark Knight was just like you felt that. And
Yep.
so I want movies to give me that. I don't want to think that my favorite superhero is about to win just because he's my favorite superhero.
Right.
I want the villain to be so good that I'm going to hate him and wish that he died but know that my superhero might not do it, you know?
No, facts. Like I just
So,
I want, like you said, I just want to, like, there's no justification, there's no, oh, we can understand how you got, like, I want it to where like the person who turned that kid into a villain is like, oh, this guy's kind of a problem. He tries to like get him to like repent or whatever and not become a villain, and then the
Yeah.
kid murders his mentor. Like I want some like straight up, there's no redeeming this person, and I want it to be like present a challenge to the hero of how they're gonna take care of it, because you have to be a hero about it, right? Like you wouldn't want to try to actually kill them, but literally that might be your only option. So like to get this person to stop, he or she is telling you, I'm not gonna stop. I'm going to keep doing this until I get what I want, whatever that is. So what do you do? And because in that case, it creates a problem for the hero too, because this could have been like the hero's closest friend in the classroom before he found out he was a villain, and now he has to figure that out. Do you deal with the emotions behind that? The hero could have been, or the villain could have been, the hero's sister's boyfriend or something. Like just like you create these relationships that only matter on one side, and the other side literally doesn't care. But now that one side, the hero side, is like struggling on what to do with this villain. Like they can't kill him. It could be on some like not Naruto, a little bit like Avatar stuff where they like seal his bending away. Like maybe they stop. They're able to take away his superpowers, but then you have to deal with like the morality behind that. Like I don't know, something that presents, and then like you said, I want something wild to say. I want like important deaths. Like I want characters that matter to the story, to the hero. To like
Rachel died in Batman.
Right? She not coming
that was
back.
so pivotal. Yeah, that was so pivotal.
Right, like that's a big deal. Alfred got killed in the comics. Alfred has been dead for 10 years.
Yeah.
Currently, like I didn't realize this. I was watching shout out to Dan Exclaims, because his channel, it was a short that he was doing, and like Alfred has been dead for 10 years. Like that's a big deal. Like something to that, like we know how much of how important Alfred is to Batman, what he represents to Batman, and he's just gone. He's still gone. I want something like that.
Uncle Ben dies. Aunt May dies.
Right.
Like those are pivotal deaths in this story. Batman literally, or Spider-Man's friends literally don't even remember him or know who he is anymore.
Yep.
Like those are things that he cannot change. He just has to live with. He might be able to change that one, but the deaths he won't. You won't be able to reverse deaths unless you try some alchemy shit. But then that comes with a cost. So I just feel like that's where like the switch between, I think, because I think comics are cool and I could get behind most of them. I don't like the mainstream movies. I think even the cartoons are decent, and I can enjoy those. But like for me, the difference that makes a good anime and a good like superhero movie is the fact that in anime there are things that happen that just you'll never be able to get back.
Yep.
Jiraiya dies, you never get to get him back.
Yep.
And those things change a character, those things develop a character, those things play a role into the storyline and everything. And that's what I want out of a superhero movie. I don't just want Iron Man to put on an even cooler suit again and go save the world one more again. And don't get me wrong, yeah, there are things that they go through that are hard or whatever, but like at the same time, it's not as tough as losing someone. Like it's never been as hard as like actually losing someone important to even at times being the reason why they lost their life.
Right.
So that happened to Spider-Man. That happened to Batman. He went to the wrong building. He went to the wrong address. Spider-Man didn't shoot his web fast enough.
To save.
Like
Yep.
Those things, you need those things to make a good story, and not that I need, like, I want to see that. Of course, I don't. I would love if everything was happy-go-lucky, but we're talking about a story. It can't be happy-go-lucky the whole time. Has to be something that goes wrong.
Right.
Call me a cynic. I don't care.
No, it's more, I don't want to say realistic. It just makes it, to me, it gives me stakes. As somebody, it gives me like nobody is safe, and anybody is on the chopping block. It really don't matter And I kind of like that feeling because it keeps you on your guard, but still catches you off guard because, oh, I'm thinking this person's safe. Nope, they're gone. Oh, this person's definitely gonna die. Nope, they're still. It's like 50 episodes in, they're still here. They're banging. So it's just it creates that kind of, it's kind of fun. And that's almost like a game. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm about to pass out.
Are you good?
I'm so fucking tired.
Well, honestly, I think we went through all of our topics today.
Yeah.
I think we went through everything. So
We still hit an hour. That's what's funny.
we still hit an hour, which is good. I've probably cut like honestly a good 15 minutes of this because there was a moment there. But
the corporate gotta get
that shit gotta get out of there.
They hear about that one from me.
Anyways, I would close this shit out, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys like the channel, like the show, like everything that's going on, please give us a like, subscribe, show us the love, comment down below. What's your favorite power structure in any anime? And how much you probably hate superheroes or like them. And let us know down below, and we'll catch you guys on the next show.
100%. Ain't got nothing else to say. Goodbye. I'm time to go sleep.
I'm about to enter in my prime. Hit you with a cheat or your Rasengan. So grab your big bowling, big spoons. It's time for some Saturday morning cartoons. It's all about the cinnamon toast or Reese's Puffs. Go ahead and pass the milk and pump it up. Good morning.
So what show are we watching?